Good morning, Traventures. It's another beautiful day in the Appalachian Mountains here at Camp Mohican.
Today we are going hiking. We're going to hike the Rattlesnake Swamp Trail, which is right over there. It's about 5 feet away, which is great, so we're going to just pack up the car. We are checking out of here and checking into the other lodge, so we're so excited for that, and we'll show you guys that later.
So the Rattlesnake Swamp Trail actually goes behind this dining hall, or rec hall as they call it. We used to call it the dining hall because we used to eat all of our family dinners there when we came here. But the Rattlesnake Swamp Trail actually goes all the way back here and up the mountain, and there's a big ridge over here that overlooks so much of New Jersey to the west, which is, or to the east, I'm sorry, which is great.
And the hike is about 3 miles, so it's not too strenuous, and I think we're gonna go up there, then come back and canoe later on, so let's get going. Dave just went in and brought back our keys, and he brought out this really cool map of all the different trails. So right here you can see where all the trails are located, and then on the back of here is a little info on each trail, how many miles it is, and all that good stuff. So we are going to be doing number 4, the Rattlesnake Swamp Trail. We have done this one before and it's really fun. And this is the beginning of the trail. I never understood why it wasn't just a straight board and they had 3 little narrow boards, but it makes you balance, practice your balancing skills. Right?
Yeah, really weird and awkward.
Very awkward.
I think, you know why?
Why?
I think they wanted holes, gaps in it, so that rattlesnakes couldn't just rest on them.
Really?
That's my guess, is because if they were flat boards, it would be warm and rattlesnakes would
Wanna hang out?
Yeah. So if
That's a good guesstimate.
Yeah, no idea, but...
So this is the easy part. It's pretty flat right here, and this goes on for a little while, and then the hiking and the climbing begins. What time is it?
It's 12 o'clock.
Okay, so it's 12 on the dot, so we're gonna see how long this takes us to get all the way up at our pace. We will be stopping to film and take some B-roll and all of that, so take that into consideration. So we'll see, minus that, how long it would take a normal person. You know, we don't work out all the time. We do walk a lot though, so we really have been getting our steps in before coming on this trip, which is good. The camera's not focusing on my face. There you go, now it's focused. So, feeling good. It's about 76 degrees out today. The humidity is a little bit more than yesterday, but it feels really nice in the shade. You know, we don't have the sun beating down on us because we are in the woods. So,
Hey, Ann.
Very happy about the weather.
Imagine carrying another Ann on your back. And that's what I do.
Because you're double me in weight?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was gonna bring the drone, but too much, especially because we have a huge drone. That's why we're considering maybe getting the Mavic or something like that, because we can just throw it in our backpack, don't have to worry about it. When we travel abroad or anywhere in the United States on a flight, we actually have to use it as a carry-on item because that's how big our drone is. So, but it's really good quality. People have indeed spotted black bears back here. Actually, when we were here last time, a couple was walking out of the trail and we were just passing them by the bathrooms, and they were like, oh my God, there was just a black bear right over there. So they were kind of freaked out a little bit, but black bears are pretty much harmless. So they're not grizzly bears, but I would be very excited if we saw one. So we are definitely keeping an eye out. So this is where the climb really begins. We are ascending up and up and up. I am sweating. I am sweating. It's all gonna be worth it when we get to that view. Dave just spotted our first bit of wildlife, a chipmunk. And there are people coming up right behind us, so we're trying to make our way and not hold anyone up. How you doing back there?
Good.
Feel good?
Yep.
Feeling the burn a little?
Uh-huh. We're not done yet.
Not done yet.
Okay, so we finally made it to the top of the mountain, and it's leveled off a lot. We were just climbing probably 200, 300 feet in 5 minutes. So it's way easier up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
How you feel?
So much easier.
Good?
So we are close. There are about 4 major inclines going up, Dave said, and he was right. So we just hit our last one, and we're about a minute away from the ridge, so we cannot wait to sit down, have a drink of water, and just enjoy the view. So we made it, and it is 12:26, my birthday, so it only took us 26 minutes to get up here.
We are stopped right here just to take a breather and look at the view and stuff, but this is the White Blaze Trail. You can continue, you can either go back on the Rattlesnake Swamp Trail, or you can continue on to Catfish Fire Tower, which is like a 6-mile hike, and that goes up this way and then along the ridge that way. The view is incredible here, guys. Has to be around 10-15 miles visibility. A lot of haze in the sky right now, so you can't see too much, but I mean, really neat. We're actually gonna trek along the ridge a little bit. Oh. We're gonna trek along the ridge a little bit this way to hopefully see the Delaware Water Gap.
Okay, yeah, we never did that before.
Check it out.
It is a hot one up here.
Too bad. Probably some rattlesnakes.
No! Ow! If there's anything I'm afraid of, it's snakes. I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm not afraid of...
You're afraid of spiders.
Not really. I don't freak out like some girls are like, no, oh my god, a spider. Can we see it yet?
Not yet.
No?
No. We need to go around the mountain a little bit more.
You must be very careful up here. Because if you trip and go left...
People have died here.
Really?
Yeah, like 50 of them.
50?
Yeah.
People have died?
No, just kidding.
Oh my god.
Beautiful views here. Unreal. This is so worth the hike. The exercise, it's a great beginner hike for sure. There's some mustard plant, unless that's whatever that one is called, forsythia.
Does it smell?
I think it's forsythia or mustard plant.
No.
It's actually deadly when you smell it. But there's birch trees, definitely birch trees. We can actually peel off some of the branches from the birch trees and chew on them, and you can actually get that flavor of birch beer, which is really cool. It's the first time I ever learned it was here hiking this trail. We went on through to the Catfish Tower, Fire Tower Trail, which is just a continuation of this. Okay, so this right here is where they get the birch from. They actually get, I don't know what they do to get that flavor, but if you smell it, it smells exactly like it. Here.
Let me smell it.
And you can actually chew on it, and it tastes exactly like it. It's very sugary.
Oh
just chew.
My god, really?
Yeah, yeah. No, chew it like, and get your saliva in there. Do you taste it?
Yeah.
Cool, right?
It smells like you just opened a huge can.
A huge. No.
No, but it really smells like you opened a can of birch beer. Honestly,
I know.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I've never smelled that before.
See, I'll take some of that and just chew it all the way down. Now, we also have blueberries. See these blueberries? They're not ripe yet, but you can tell that they're blueberries because they have, look, they have 5 little triangles on the...
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you count 5, it's blueberries, but they're not ripe yet. These are going to be great, though. I mean, have you ever?
White.
Yeah, they're not ripe yet. But have you ever seen blueberries this big?
No.
And perfect?
Yeah. So we just heard thunder, and we just met this really cute mom and little girl. She was so cute. They were teaching, well, the mom was teaching the daughter about the orange blazes and what everything means, which I love. Dave was saying that that's how he learned all of this when he was younger. They actually had a guide that would teach them everything, just like the birch tree that we just showed you. So I think we're gonna head back now, just in case there is a storm rolling in. We don't want to get caught in it.
There is one, but it's actually north of us right now. It's actually that cell.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. So you're getting.
So we might be okay?
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Good.
I hope it rains a little bit to cool us off, but
yeah.
You know, we shouldn't be too bad. The sun is now drifted behind this cloud, so we'll be good. We'll see you at the bottom. There's the thunder. So.
It's gonna rain though.
Not yet, no. But we get, you know, so much of the sound travels so well around here because of all the rock. So it could be miles and miles away.
Look at it.
Yeah, it looks pretty okay. Okay, that was a warning. That's a warning shot. Wow, so.
Air conditioned!
Yeah, that was great. It looks like there's an actual storm forming over this area, just an isolated storm. So there's still thunder. We are going to head out into Blairstown, get something to eat at the Doghouse, which is a really good breakfast and deli place. So they have, you know, cream cheese and bagels and
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yep, breakfast.
We had one yesterday morning when we were doing all the house stuff, and it was so good. So I was like, Dave, can we please go back?
Yeah, it was perfect.
So the craziest storm just rolled in. We thought that it was just gonna be passing by.
It's like tornado status.
It's unbelievable. Look at the flag. I don't know if you guys can see it through the window, but it is blowing.
If you roll the window down, you'll be able to.
I'll do it.
It's coming right through here.
No!
Yeah, it's coming right through. We're right at the verge of it. Hopefully there's no tornadoes.
So the storm has passed. As you can see, it's nice and sunny now, and we were going to show you guys what we were eating, but we just hopped out really quickly, and they only had bagels because their grill was turned off, so we just got some cream cheese bagels. We just ate and went back to the main lodge and got our stuff for canoeing. And the canoe rental is so inexpensive. I think it cost us around $21 for 4 hours, which is great. So we got our life jackets, our paddles, and then we are going to launch right over there from the boathouse, where we always do. And they have a bunch of canoes and kayaks there that you can choose from. We are out. We have made it. And my darling man is doing all the work.
It's okay.
He's so good at it. It's because of all the experience you've had your entire life.
Yeah, we've been canoeing this lake or pond. It's more of a lake, it's huge.
Yeah.
For a long time. I don't even know what distinguishes a pond from a lake. I guess it has to have, a lake maybe doesn't have a tributary coming into it, feeding it, than a pond does, because this does have water feeding it. I don't know. To check that out. It's probably like a manta ray or stingray.
So I think we're gonna head, which direction is this?
West.
We're gonna head west, and then back behind me there are a bunch of beaver dams, which are really cool to look at, and then some lily pads, which I love. It's my favorite part.
We're going into a bunch right now, actually.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few over there, and then if I turn you guys around, you can see off in the distance there's a ton of lily pads.
So this direction, we're actually going to the nature center, which is closed right now, and it has been closed over the years, I guess because they haven't, I don't know, hired anybody to stay there and maintain it. And it's kind of back in the woods, so nobody really knows about it. You have to get there through one of the campsite entrances, so it's kind of secluded.
But when you were younger, was it open?
Yeah, you used to be able to see all the stuff they had there, like the rattlesnake skin and
nice,
and all the different kind of animals. But we're headed there now. It gets harder to push through all this.
It's amazing how it was just storming so badly.
Yeah.
And now it's like the perfect day.
Yeah, that one cell just grew and grew over this area and then dropped everything it had.
So the first time we ever came here together, we did make it all the way down here, but the past two times we weren't able to because it was too shallow. So it's awesome to be able to come all the way back to the back again.
Yeah. There it is. See how it's not kept up?
Yeah, there's the nature center.
Yeah, what's going on? Looks like they just completely stopped maintaining this area back here. That's a shame. It was really cool when we were younger to learn about everything.
We're coming up on the beach right to my right, and there are a ton of people over there. A bunch of people swimming, laying out, and just relaxing. I don't know how good that is with everything that's going on with COVID, but it looks fun.
All right, so we're coming up on this rock wall that has formed over the years of rock falling from the top of the mountain down towards the pond. But it's always been here, and it's always been like this staple where you would look across the beach and see this place and want to go over there. So we would swim over here a lot, but there would also be a lot of rattlesnakes on the rocks because they were warming themselves. So it's just a perfect home for them. We're gonna try to see if we can find any right now. I don't know if we will, but it just rained, so everything's cooled down a little bit.
Yeah.
And they're kind of in the shade now, so we might not see any, but if we do, we'll let you know.
I don't want to.
Do you see any rattlesnakes?
I don't, which I'm happy about. No, it would be cool to see a few.
Yeah. Okay guys, so we're gonna finish up here. This was beautiful. I mean, it can't get any better than this. We're probably gonna be, what, another half an hour?
Yeah.
And then we'll head back to the cabin and then get something to eat from Dominic's, our favorite place. Get their sausage, pepper, and onions. I haven't had it in a year, and it's long past due.
Here we are.
There's an ant.
The moment you've been waiting for.
For a year. Ready? I'm pouring some sauce on it. I asked them to put it on the side just so it wouldn't be as messy, but there we go. It's the bread. The bread is so good. Oh, it's not cut all the way though. So
messy.
Yeah.
Is it as good as you remembered?
The best. I love this sandwich. Peppers are crunchy still, they're not soggy. The onions are great. And just the sausage, the type of seasoning that they have for their sausage is just phenomenal. I love it.
So we are on our way home from camping. We had such a good time as always, and we can't wait to go back next year.
Yeah, I think it gets better every year, every time we visit. We learn new things, we search out new hiking trails, we find all these cool places to go. We'll link everything down in the description below on how to get a reservation for one of the cabins and a camping site if you want to do that for cheaper. It's cool, but just make sure you go to LL Bean or somewhere like that just to get a tent and all of the stuff you're going to need.
And something to sleep on, because we did that and we learned that the hard way our first time we slept on the ground. So it wasn't comfortable at all. So like Dave was saying, make sure you have the right gear. Yeah, and if you guys are interested, Appalachian Mountain Club does reserve tents, campsites, and lodges at a 20% discount if you guys are interested in going multiple times a year up and down the East Coast. So keep that in mind. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in our next one.
Bye, Traventures.